And the energy that's coming in from September into October is Four of Swords. So you may have felt like you needed to rest, you needed to kind of get everything together. It just seems that you could have felt really overwhelmed in September, really like there was just too much to do, not enough time to do it, and you just needed to, you're feeling at the end of September into October like you just need to take a time out. All right, so let's see. Oh, let me tell you what they are. Six of Swords, Ten of Discs, the Tower reversed, Six of Cups, Three of Swords, Page of Swords, Five of Discs reversed, the Star, Awakening reversed, and the Four of Discs. Okay. You know, the Tower has been popping up for a lot of signs this month, so for October. So you are not alone. A lot of people are going through that. Okay. So with this rest, with this need for rest at the beginning of the month, or trickling in from September, it's feeling like because you don't feel rested, because you don't feel connected and grounded, it's hard for you to move on to the next part of your destiny. And so you're having trouble trying to figure out where you need to go, who you need to go with, what's going on. And you know what? We kind of talked a little bit about this during the new moon of Virgo, which happened mid-September. And so you should have really been, if you haven't already, really been contemplating what you want to do and how you want to manifest it, because it's time to harvest it and move forward. And so I feel like Pisces, you're kind of taking your time, which is fine, but you need to figure it out. Like this is the time to really hunker down and figure it out. Because I see that like if you don't, then the universe is going to take over and kind of nip you in the hiney and say, let's get going, Pisces. We want you to succeed. We want you to have this beautiful life, and we've set you up for it, but you're not taking any action. It's like there's this stagnant feeling. And a lot of times when I see this kind of stagnant feeling, I get a sense of fear. I get a sense of unknowing, and like I don't want to move. Like that's what I sense from you. Is like I don't want to move on because I don't know what I'm going to move on to. But we have the Ten of Discs, and so in a way I feel like you're afraid of succeeding. You're afraid of that positivity, of the happiness and the joy that's to come, like because it could leave at any minute. But I think what the universe is doing is setting you up for that positivity to show you what's coming in, and so you can fine-tune your life in order to make it happen. Because we do have the Tower, but the Tower is in reverse, so you can kind of see it happening. In Pisces, you're super intuitive. You are crazy, crazy connected to spirit and to universe. And so you kind of see this. You see this joy. You see this setup of on the earthly realm, and you know that it's not going to last. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't enjoy it. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't revel in that moment, in that day, and take the tidbits that you need to carry forward and hold on to that and put it kind of in your basket, your basket of love and hope and joy from now and from the past, because we have the Six of Cups, and you're going to really need to kind of focus on that nostalgia, that beauty that you had to carry forward. Not forget how beautiful it is. Like, don't forget. Life is amazing. Even though it can be very tragic, it is amazing. We have the Three of Swords that's popping up, and so with this Tower and the Three of Swords, I do feel like there's going to be a shakeup in a relationship. That somebody's going to leave. Somebody's going to leave. And sometimes when I see this too, I see, someone's passing on. Somebody's going to the next realm. That it's time for them to go, and it's a shock to you. It's a shock to you if you lose somebody in October, Pisces. If you lose someone, it's gonna be a shock to you. It's not gonna be like suddenly. Like I feel like you're gonna be able to say your goodbyes. You're gonna be able to kind of have a moment with them, but it's still, it's still going to be very difficult, and it's still going to be quite fast. And so it's going to leave you feeling in a way alone, like there is no hope, but there is. Okay, Pisces, this is what's so wonderful about this reading, is like we do have this situation that somebody will be leaving your life, and like I said, it could be, a death, but it could also be that it's just they need to move on. They need to move on. It can be a range. Remember, this is a general reading, so it could be the spectrum is wide. But we do have this Page of Swords, and they're in the upright, and so in a way, I feel like they're right in between, the Three of Swords and the Five of Discs reversed. And being in between that, I feel like they're slicing at both of them for you, in regards to you, because this can be, the Three of Swords can be a betrayal, can be, somebody, a third party coming in and deceiving you. And the Five of Discs in reverse is feeling destitute, is feeling left out in the cold. But the thing is there's so much hope. There's so much hope in this situation. Like, it had to happen. You had to feel this cold. You had to feel this, the desolation, in order to understand how lucky you truly are, Pisces. And this Page of Swords, I think, is kind of orchestrating this for you. It's a young energy, and I feel like they're gonna come in, and it's gonna be quick. Like the Page of Swords, this energy that's happening here, and they're the only person showing up. I don't feel that they're gonna stick around. I feel like they're just gonna come in and be like, "Well, you should count your lucky stars. You're still alive," kind of thing. Like say something that shocks you, like you did. You want to respond to them like, well, you have no idea what I'm going through, or, well, isn't that nice to say? But there's so much truth in it that it will just kind of warm your heart in a way by, in a way, poking at your heart, letting it bleed. It like warms up in a way because you feel it finally. You feel it. And you've been kind of numb to this situation because I think it's quite a shock. Like October for you, Pisces, I think it's going to be shocking. It's going to be very shocking. And there's going to be situations where you will feel like you are losing hope. But at the same time, because of that loss of hope, you're holding on to everything that you hold dear, everything that you want, because you feel like it's going to leave you. And that's totally, that makes complete sense. And that's very common in this kind of situation where it's like, you denounce your spirituality, you denounce the unknown, and you hold on to what you do know to be true. And that is, in the 3D realm. But with the awakening in reverse, with this happening, it's the biggest test of all. It's the biggest test to even say, even in this time of turmoil, of challenge, I can find my center. Whether it's upside down or upright, I can still find my center. And that's what your job is going to be through October, is to continually go, you know what? Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot out of my hands. But I have my entire basket of joy and beauty and knowledge of unconditional love that I've been feeling my whole entire life. And for that, I am lucky, and I am filled with gratitude, and I will not forget who I am. Okay. Also, in this situation too, I really want you to be kind to yourself. Like the Four of Swords here, up here also coming in. It's like self-care. Keep taking care of yourself. And like I just get this feeling of running water. So a steam bath, or if you can, go to waterfalls. Like just water rushing over you, Pisces. Like I feel like you need water pouring down from from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. Just kind of washing away any energy that isn't serving you from the head top all the way down to the toes. Let the water just drip down. Like in a way, like take a milk bath if you can and just pour it over your head and let it just drip down your body. Like I keep getting that image, and it might be from the star here, but also just with the tower energy, like I feel like you just need to let it drip down. So we're going to pull from the Tarot of Moon Garden for some added guidance for October. Now this is a beautiful new deck that I have, and I just actually took out the Major Arcana, and that's what I'm using right now. It has the Minor Arcana too. But just to kind of give a little added guidance for you, Pisces. The Hermit, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so here's the Hermit. Go within. Find yourself within. Like I said, that water dripping down, just cleansing yourself. Don't be afraid to look within and find your light within you, and then let that shine from within. Like, don't look out to the outer source for your happiness and for your joy. You have to take those moments of solitude and respect them. All right? So the Hermit energy is get your ducks in a row within you first. That is the first and foremost, most important thing for you in October, is keep your ducks in a row. Keep strong within you. All right? And then that's when you're going to be able to permeate the 3D realm. But first, go within, and it's okay if you actually, don't hang out with as many people this month. That's okay, because you're gonna have to continually check in with yourself and see what you need. With this, it's quite a major situation that it looks like that's gonna kind of happen in October of shifting relationships or shifting people in your life.